I'm excited to announce I'll be stepping down as Oklahoma State Superintendent and taking on the role as the CEO of the Teacher Freedom Alliance. We're going to destroy the teachers' unions.
In tonight's Big Story Breakdown, a closer look into the resignation of State Superintendent Ryan Walters. In less than a week, Walters slated to take over the CEO role of the Teacher Freedom Alliance. According to a statement from the organization, Walters will start October 1st. They say he's implemented significant education policy reforms in Oklahoma and will lead the Alliance's mission to restore excellence in classrooms. With Walters leaving his position, it's up to the governor to decide who will take over. Several names floating around, including former Representative Mark McBride and even current Senator Adam Pugh. So far, the governor has not announced his official pick. Next year, voters will elect a new state superintendent. Today, Walters attended what will most likely be his last Oklahoma State Board of Education meeting as state superintendent. Fox 25's Paige Taylor was there at the meeting, shows us how it all unfolded.
Walters leaving the Oklahoma State Board of Education meeting room after what will most likely be his final State Board of Education meeting. He announced late Wednesday night he will be stepping down as the Oklahoma State Superintendent. Walters did not bring up his resignation during the meeting, and the board carried on considering agenda items like the department's fiscal year 27 budget, which was tabled. Board members and Walters went back and forth at the end of the meeting about something not on the agenda.
When I saw the agenda yesterday, I expected to see several items related to teacher certification, disciplinary actions, not on the list. So now we're 2 months with no action on folks, and I find that troubling.
Chris Vandehend suggested a special meeting to address the issue.
Nobody has been cleared by me to be presented to this board.
Well, it's a board decision, not a superintendent decision.
Well, so as long as I'm here, and if you guys want to run for state superintendent, go for it. But as long as I'm here, it will be my decision of what's presented to the board. And that's the way that we're going to do it. And again, you guys can sue me. Don't really care. You guys can run for state superintendent, go out and get hundreds of thousands of votes across the state, represent parents and students and teachers. Good luck. Go for it.
Board member Becky Carson says she found out about Walters' resignation along with everybody else.
I believe that the superintendent's resignation opens the door for us to now make progress on this board and do what's best for children of this state.
State Representative Dick Lowe serves as chair of the House Education Committee and was in attendance for Thursday's meeting.
And I'm proud to work in education through the legislature. But you know, I just don't lose sight of what we're here, and it's always going to be, always has been, always will be the first and most important thing of our kids.
Paige Taylor, Fox 25 News.
We still have a lot of unanswered questions surrounding Walters' impending departure. When we agreed to let him use our studio for his announcement on cable news, we made it clear we would be talking with him afterwards, and in an exclusive video, our very own Wendy Suarez tried to ask him some of those questions as he was leaving. You gotta see this.
So, Ryan, you just mentioned online that you're going to work for this non-teachers union. What do you want to say to Oklahomans who might feel like you're bailing out on them? Can you tell us when you're stepping down and when this job is coming to a close for you? We have to ask when this relationship started, because it seems like you've been pushing kind of this job for some time now. Did it interfere with your job for Oklahoma?
Pleasure meeting you.
So there you go. A lot of questions, no answers there. And it's been nearly 24 hours since Walters officially announced he's joining the Teacher Freedom Alliance and pledged to destroy teachers' unions all across the country. Fox 25's Rob Hagan brings us up to speed on the organization and how groups who aim to protect teachers are responding. Rob, what have you learned today?
Well, Adam, Walters has definitely made waves across our state during his roller coaster ride as leader of public instruction. But the people I spoke with today say the mission is as it always should be. It's about our precious children and not about politics. Ryan Walters is in the news yet again after making the announcement he's stepping down from his role as state superintendent as Oklahoma ranked 50th in the country for education under his charge. Now he'll be leading the Teacher Freedom Alliance as CEO. Here's the announcement he made from our Fox 25 studio on Fox National News.
We're going to destroy the teachers' unions. We have seen the teachers' unions use money and power to corrupt our schools, to undermine our schools. We are one of the biggest grassroots organizations in the country. We will build an army of teachers to defeat the teachers' unions once and for all. So this fight's going national, and we will get our schools back on track. We will not allow any further union control.
But what is the Teacher Freedom Alliance? According to their website, they're a nonprofit dedicated to empowering educators committed to developing the next generation of free, moral, and upright American citizens. The group says teachers' unions like the National Education Association and American Federation of Teachers prioritize funding left-wing causes over advocating for teachers and the betterment of the American education system.
We're not connected to a national affiliate or a political entity. We don't give money to politicians or endorse. We're never going to tell our members how to vote. And I think that truly sets us apart in Oklahoma.
Daniel Tenney with Professional Oklahoma Educators says his organization was founded on Oklahoma teachers' values and only represents educators in our state. Their mission, to help teachers help students.
We're battling and trying to support them to get them all the resources that they need in the classroom. And, a lot of those things, frankly, are just bipartisan. We're talking about fighting teacher burnout. We're talking about increasing the teacher pipelines. We have plenty of educators in the state. And school safety. That's a huge one right now.
The POE is not a union, but offers teachers liability insurance and legal services free of partisan politics. Tenney says currently there are 12,000 members in the POE, and he's heard a lot of their concerns across the state.
We're just looking to join forces and try to support education in Oklahoma to make it better, to ensure that our students are getting the best education possible. So I think it's surprising. I also think it's exciting. I'm interested and anxiously awaiting to see who's going to take over the reins at the State Department of Education.
Dr. Cecilia Robinson Woods has been a local leader in education for 13 years. While the politics surrounding the state superintendent play out, she says Millwood Public Schools will continue focusing on building champions in the classroom, in the community, and in life, because it's all about the kids, period.
Our values represent the community's values. There are 532 school districts across the state. All of us represent a small local community, some of us large local communities. Our local school boards set policy has absolutely nothing to do with any political affiliation. We just do the best we can to service the kids in our community that this local school board oversees and do what's right for them.
Now, we reached out to the state's largest teachers union, the Oklahoma Education Association, but we're told no one was available to speak with us. But they did release a statement regarding Walters' departure. It says, quote, "We must leave this divisiveness behind and work together as a team with parents and communities by listening and supporting our students and education professionals. This change is not the ending. It is the beginning of a better Oklahoma." And Dr. Cecilia Robinson Woods, if you're watching, you're a hero and you inspire me. Live at the Oklahoma Department of Education, Rob Hagan, Fox 25 News.
Thank you, Rob. And in response to Walters' resignation, Oklahoma City Public Schools is responding in a statement saying, "We look forward to working with the state superintendent who will follow the law and prioritize the needs of our students and teachers instead of ideological tests." We're seeing a lot of reaction to Walters' decision, people in support of and against. Walters gathered outside the Department of Education during today's meeting. Crowds lining up ahead of the meeting, some to protest, others to celebrate his departure. The meeting was Walters' first state board appearance since the television controversy that triggered a nearly 2-month-long investigation. While the meeting was closed to the public, demonstrators made their voices heard outside.
We appreciate everything Ryan's done, and there's thousands of parents that are silent out there that appreciate him too. So we wish him the best. He did a great job.
For the entire time that Ryan has been elected, we have been protesting stupid ideas and self-serving, money-grubbing, hypocritical, hateful things that he has done to make our students slide further and further down in the national ratings.
Now, despite their differences, both sides did make one thing clear. They all want what's best for Oklahoma. We're also hearing from the House Democratic Caucus about Walters' resignation. In a statement, they say, quote, he is leaving office without answering any questions that Oklahomans have demanded, and say it is time for us to put our focus on our students, teachers, and families. Attorney General Gettner Drummond also weighing in, saying we have witnessed a stream of never-ending scandal and political drama since the governor appointed Walters to office, and the Stinton-Walters era has been an embarrassment to our state. Now, that was your big story breakdown. You can learn more about the Teachers Freedom Alliance and stay up to date on this developing story on OKCFox.com. Plus, go over to our YouTube page. You can watch all of our previous big story breakdowns. Scan the QR code you see on your screen or search OKC Fox.